Listen, I'm only giving examples from my own marriage and stuff that I experienced because I realize that God uses our experiences so that we can share with other people and things that they need to learn from, or that they can sit up here and know before they decide to do certain actions and acts. For example, me and my wife, we argued and fussed and fighted for so many years when we got married because of, like I said before, situations that I created before the marriage and things she might have created during the marriage. But we always had our ups and downs in our fights. So when we decided to separate in 2017, I didn't want to sit up there and marry somebody else. But because I was hurt and I was in pain, of course, what do you want to do? You want to fill that void with another person. So I decided to be with somebody else. She decided to be with somebody else. And we both went our separate ways because I really divorced her because of things that was done during the marriage. So at the end of the day, I went out thinking that I was going to get somebody, meet somebody nice. I ended up messing up with somebody in the beginning. I didn't sleep with the person, but at the end of the day, just to keep it real, certain things happened. So then I didn't keep that going because I felt like I was betraying God. Then I turned around and ended up sleeping with somebody because I knew this person and I felt we had a relationship before when I was so much younger. Got back with this person thinking it was going to be a good relationship, only to deceive myself because I didn't seek God. I didn't look unto God for these relationships because I was hurt. I was led by my heart. And you know that the heart can be deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Sometimes when we say, oh, I'm going to be led by my heart, you're being led by your flesh because your heart can be deceived. And I was being deceived thinking that if I went somewhere else, instead of my wife, instead of me really sitting down, getting healed from God, seeking God, because I knew I didn't want to be back with my ex-wife at the time because I was hurt. I was in pain. I knew we wasn't going to get back together, but I'm letting you know that when you decide you want to go be with somebody else and you're still married and you didn't get these things fixed with God first, you're going to end back up in that marriage. I ended back up in my marriage after I left the girl I thought I was going to be with. And I promised God I wasn't going to go out here. That's fornication. I committed fornication. Instead of me waiting on God and letting God give me the person that I needed, I went out and committed fornication, and that fornication led me back to my wife, or my ex-wife, and we had so many issues and problems ever since then. It was not better. It got extremely worse to the point where right now we're not together. But I don't hate her for that. I have to hate myself and the things that I've done to cause me to get back into that trial, into them tribulations, into that trouble. That's what sin does. We need to repent.